Why you forget what you studied. Have you ever spent hours studying something important, maybe preparing for a presentation, training for a new role, or trying to remember details from a book, only to realize you forgot everything when it truly mattered? It's as if your brain hit the delete button at the worst possible time. Sound familiar? You're not alone. In today's talk with Ian Haven, we'll uncover why you forget what you studied, and more importantly, what you can do about it. This is not just for students. It's for professionals, lifelong learners, and anyone looking to remember better. To listen to life-changing stories every day, please subscribe to the Ian Haven channel. So, sit back, relax, and let's explore together. The problem of forgetfulness. Why does this happen? Before we dive into the reasons, let's think about this for a second. Imagine you're pouring water onto a beautiful flower, but the flower is wrapped tightly in plastic. No matter how much water you pour, the flower doesn't absorb it. This is exactly what happens to your brain when it's preoccupied with certain thoughts. These thoughts act like that plastic barrier, blocking information from sinking in. Let me share a quick story. Mark, a senior manager, decided to upskill by studying finance reports every evening. But as he sat there reading, he often found his mind drifting back to a heated argument with a coworker earlier that day. The next morning, Mark couldn't recall a single point from what he'd read. Sound familiar? That's because his mind was covered, in his case, by anger. Now, let's talk about the 5 key mental barriers that cause forgetfulness and how you can overcome them. The 5 reasons you forget what you studied and solutions to overcome it. Reason 1, sensual desires or cravings. When your mind is occupied with daydreams, cravings, or pleasurable distractions, your focus slips away. It's like trying to watch 2 movies at the same time, one in your mind and one in front of you. Take Lisa, for example. She was training for a certification exam, but halfway through studying, she caught herself daydreaming about her next vacation. Her body was at her desk, but her mind, it was lying on a beach somewhere in Hawaii. Solution. Start by recognizing when your mind is drifting. Use a simple trick. Keep a small notepad nearby. Every time you catch yourself daydreaming, jot it down, and then promise to think about it later. This small action clears your mental space. You can also practice short mindfulness exercises. For instance, pause, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and tell yourself, I'll focus on this now, and everything else can wait. By redirecting your thoughts, you train your mind to stay in the present. Reason 2, anger. You know the feeling. Your heart is racing, your mind is heated, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't focus. Anger acts like a storm, disrupting your ability to think clearly. John, a business consultant, once tried to prepare for a big client meeting after a tense argument with his spouse. Despite reading through his notes multiple times, his brain refused to cooperate. Why? Anger clouded his mind. Solution. To overcome anger, it's important to release the emotional charge before you study. Here are some strategies. Take deep, slow breaths. Try the 4-7-8 breathing method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. It calms the nervous system. Physical activity. Even a 10-minute walk can help release tension and reset your focus. Reflect and let go. Write down what made you angry and say to yourself, this is outside my control right now. Then set it aside and focus on the task. Reason 3, sleepiness. It's no surprise. When your body is tired, your brain slows down, making it impossible to concentrate or retain information. Claire, a marketing lead, always promised herself she'd review her strategies at night, but as soon as she sat down after dinner, the yawns would take over. She read the same line 5 times and still didn't understand it. Solution. To beat sleepiness, focus on 2 key things, rest and alertness. 1. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality rest. Lack of sleep severely impacts memory and concentration. 2. Study at peak energy times. Find out when you're most alert, whether it's early morning or mid-afternoon, and schedule your studying then. 3. Take breaks. Use methods like the Pomodoro technique. Study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. It keeps your mind refreshed and prevents fatigue. Reason 4, restlessness and remorse. Sometimes your mind jumps from thought to thought, and other times you're stuck regretting past mistakes. Either way, you're not present. David, a mid-level executive, tried to focus on learning new software, but his mind kept replaying an awkward presentation he gave last month. Solution: try these steps. Ground yourself in the present. Use mindfulness techniques like focusing on your breath or surroundings. Say to yourself, I'm here and I'm learning. If regrets are distracting you, write them down. By putting them on paper, you give yourself permission to move on. Break tasks into smaller parts. When you feel overwhelmed, focus on one small goal at a time. It's easier to stay engaged. Reason 5, self-doubt. When you think, can I do this? Or I'm not good enough, you create a mental block that prevents learning. Rachel kept doubting her ability to pass an upcoming exam. Her thoughts were stuck on, I'm not smart enough. That doubt became a self-fulfilling prophecy. She didn't pass. Solution: to overcome self-doubt. 1. Avoid comparisons. Focus on your own progress, not others. 2. Use positive affirmations. Remind yourself, I'm doing my best and I will improve. 3. Celebrate small wins. Every time you complete a study session, acknowledge your effort. Confidence grows with consistent action. A strategy to overcome these barriers. 1. Practice mindfulness. Use breathing exercises, journaling, or meditation to clear your mental space. 2. Create a focused environment. Study in a quiet, clutter-free space, and keep distractions like phones at bay. 3. Take care of your body. Prioritize rest, nutrition, and exercise to keep your energy high. 4. Stay positive and patient. Learning is a process. Progress happens one step at a time. To summarize, forgetfulness happens when your mind is preoccupied by distractions. The 5 mental barriers are craving, anger, sleepiness, restlessness, and self-doubt. Overcoming these requires awareness, focus, and actionable steps like mindfulness, rest, and self-confidence. Learning is like planting seeds. You need the right conditions for those seeds to grow. By clearing away distractions and nurturing your focus, you create a fertile space for knowledge to settle in and thrive. So next time you sit down to study or learn, check in with yourself. Stay calm, stay focused, and trust that you can do this. Thank you for listening to Eon Haven Stories. And remember, a clear mind is a powerful mind. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Eon Haven for more content on relationships and personal growth.